Hello everybody, how is it going? Real Diverse here, and we're back with another video. We're going to be playing, as you know by the title, with our Gardevoir deck. But before that, let's collect all of these packs and open them up real quick. I'm not gonna open them up individually because that would take way too long. But we just hit level. I don't know why I was getting nervous with myself because you can get through like 5 levels in like less than really 5 days. Really, if you play you can probably like get 5 levels in 3 days, but I saw if we had 4 weeks left, and I think I was like right here at 45, and I don't know why I got nervous. I said I need to get the 50 for the battle pass ends. There's no real reason to rush like that. So, anyways, we're gonna open this up. Plenty. I love this game, for a multitude of reasons, and I hate it for a multitude of reasons. One, they seem to have this consistent problem when it comes to there's this consistent problem with just like bugs in the game. I don't know if it depends on what like device you have, whether that's an iPhone, a Galaxy, a Google phone. I don't know if there's a difference with the device, but we're gonna click all, and we're just gonna scroll really slowly here. Oh, Pidgeot, I'm gonna add him. Oh, this Venusaur. Is this the one that everyone used to use a while back with the yeah, I think this the one once per turn. You may heal season one. Yeah, I think it's the one where they used to use the escape balloon on. Not a. I might look into that Venusaur deck. I'm not a big Venusaur fan. I used to actually. One thing about Gen 1 Pokemon is that like I think I played through the game with every starter before, and Venusaur seems to hold. He does the best, I think, overall, objectively. Um, Charizard awesome, great to have. Like rare. Like the fire types are also limited in Gen 1. Besides, well, I guess you have Arcanine, you have Ponyta, but yeah, water types are very much present. You can Gyarados, big one. So water types are there, but grass isn't as strong. I think Venusaur is definitely just the best grass type Gen 1. So I must say he definitely is underrated in my opinion. But so it looks like we did get a decent amount of new. Okay, we got. Oh, nice. That's a really nice skin. Oh, we can actually add this Gardevoir to the deck before we run a match. And is this one already has them? I think I actually like this. This Luxury is actually really solid. I could never get it to work too well. I had it in one deck and couldn't get it to work too well, but it's a really solid one. Awesome. Nice. So this is a really nice card. I just don't see. Yeah, this is actually a really nice card. I think. In the right deck. I think actually that the Toad Scroll deck I used to use a while back. This card would actually do I think phenomenal in actually. So I may search a deck that uses this and see if I can come up with something with these new cards. Penny, nice. I love Penny art. Um, few cards. So we got a bunch of repeat cards. So 82 collected, 200 gold. Gold has like really no value in this game. It's really the crystals in the what's this called up here? Credits. So credits and then crystals are kind of the gold is kind of okay, kind of holds some weight when it comes to if you're big on customizing, if that's you and you can't get enough of customizing your character and things like that. But once I kind of like what I see, if there was more customizing options, I think the gold would have more weight. But actually, let me make sure there's no other purpose with gold for items for your avatar index. Yeah, that's what I thought. By complaint, yeah. So coins don't really do too much here. Once you kind of like what you got going on, it's not too hard. So like I said, we're gonna. This is the deck. As I show you the deck, I'm gonna. Oh, Deoxys. Sorry, I forgot the pit. The other really important card. So, um, one thing I wanted to say, I meant to say this early. First thing I want to actually say in the video is this deck is really, really great for the early push. For the early push. So when you're trying to get to the 600, 700, 800, this deck is really, really great for that early, or really just to get to 600. I think you're gonna see a lot of repetitive decks, and I think this deck beats out like if you can set up. This deck beats pretty much all the common decks, and it beats all the like weird, funky decks that try to do nasty stuff to you like that. There's decks that try to like make you run out of cards. There's decks that things like that. This deck kind of really counters all of that really, really well. Um, as of late. And then once you get to 600 plus, then you can really start using decks that just beat the main decks. You can start just using like a Toad Scroll deck. There's gonna be so many Charizards. There's gonna be so many Roaring Moons. There's gonna be so many of those that you can pretty much run a counter meta deck, and I think you would do all right. Now I'm not speaking from experience, but because I'm gonna actually try that this battle pass. I'm gonna try to push early with this Gardevoir deck, then we're gonna switch. I've been focusing heavy on this Charizard deck. I have so much gameplay of Charizard. I mean Garchomp. Oh my God, I said Garchomp. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. So much gameplay of this Garchomp deck, and we've been running that one for a while, and I think I've gotten really good at using it. It is just not the best for all situations, so it's just kind of fallen to the wayside. But this deck does really, really well, really optimal, really a lot of options. You have Cresselia, you have Scream Tail, so you have all of these. You have ways to attack their bench. You have ways to hit hard. That's what Deoxys is for here. He essentially is our like he takes out the juggernauts. He's the answer to Charizard decks. He's the answer to really anything that's super bulky and tanky. He kind of answers all of that. There used to be a Goondra deck, I believe. I don't know if they nerfed it. I haven't seen it in a long time. There was this Goondra deck that could heal. It could heal itself every turn or something. It was crazy powerful one if they could set up. It's really, really hard to set up. I think the current meta beats it. Like the current Charizard EX beats it pretty good. So I haven't seen it since, but it used to be really, really tough to beat if it got set up. Because the Goondra could go crazy in healing. And then we have I'm not. Don't let me botch the name. Hold on. Let me see it real quick. Zacian, I believe is how you say that. So and this card does exceedingly well, at least as a turn one, to give us some energy, and also a when we have a ton of energy sitting, when we have a ton of energy just sitting in our discard pile, he can hold pretty much all of it and do more damage than Gardevoir, but because he can hold more than Gardevoir, without being O code like Gardevoir can, so he can pretty much hold like 9 energy, right? Because 9 times what's 9 times 20? 180, right? So 180, he can handle all the energy in the. How much energy does this deck run? I think it runs. Is it 11? 10. So he can hold. Theoretically, he can hold all the energy in the deck for 200, and he can hit. He can hit for 200. He can hold it. He'll have 200 damage on him though, and but he'll do how much is that? So 300 plus 60. He'll do 360 if he holds all the energy. I think, right? 30 more damage for each. Yes, I think. Yeah, he'll do 300 if you. Now that is super super situational late game. Good luck pulling that off. But if it's an option, Deoxys, like I said, is good for early game. It really only takes about two. Like against a Charizard, already gonna be running. He's gonna be running 3 energies, 2 energies himself. So all you really have to do to OHKO a Charizard is to put on, I think, 3 energy with Deoxy. What's 5 times 60? No, you actually need 6 energies, but that's pretty easy to do with Deoxys, especially if you already got quite a bit of discard and you already have your Gardevoir set up. So not a bad play. Speaking of that, let me see if we have any alternate versions of him. Nope, just the one. And we do. Funny enough, I wish. How much does this cost? I kind of like that one. I wish we have the bulky one, but it once again, see, let me see. We do have the bulky one as well, but it's just kind of pointless, really. I think so. And we also have another Deoxys in the back if you really wanted to. And what is this one? This is actually not too bad. This isn't actually too bad either. To go ahead and set up a Gardevoir actually. So this is actually 120. Interesting. Not too bad. Not too bad that Deoxys. Um. So yeah, but uh cons, and let me go ahead and get the match started. Yeah. So this is his deck. Hopefully you guys noticed that. We're gonna jump into a match. Cons of the deck. I talked for 10 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all. But the cons of the deck. Essentially you have those Deoxys in Zacian Zacian, they have pretty much they're really low for two prize cards. Your opponent can pick them off pretty easy. Like I mean, most of the meta can pick them off pretty easy. So with that being said, you really now here's the trouble. Deoxys is a 2 turn setup. So you play him and then you have to play Deoxys VX on top of him. VMAX, sorry. So or no, that's the VStar version. VStar, the other one's the VMAX. So you kind of have that going on, right? The issue with it is it takes 2 turns to set up. So that can sometimes if it takes a little bit of proper planning to set that one up, but you can. Oh good. Good. That helps us out a lot there. Ah, okay. Um, since I know he's running a Soaring Moon deck, I'm not too worried about putting this down because this doesn't help him too much. Oh, well, we could do. I didn't think about that earlier, but we could go ahead and do this because hopefully this doesn't backfire. Please don't backfire. Because if we can't set up here at least 3, then we're kind of 3 rolls and we kind of are in a bad position. Give me, there it is. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, good. So, and then we'll get another rolls, and then we'll also play a Greninja if possible. And we could have went straight up with just 4 rolls, and that would have pretty much set us up pretty good there. But I think he can't. I mean, as long as we have 2, we're always kind of good. I think perfect. So yeah, I think excellent first turn. Uh, yeah, excellent first turn. Can't that really can't get better than that. And we can set up another rolls next turn with Artisan, or is that how you said it? Artisan? Artisan? Never mind. So much for resetting up. He does already have. He's trying to go ahead and get quite a bit of energy in his discard pile, which isn't bad here. He may even be able to he may even be able to attack with Moltres this turn. No, he can't because he. No, he can't. Well, yeah, if he has enough, yeah, he actually could. Yeah, he actually could attack with Moltres this turn. Actually, why don't more Royal Moon decks do that? I wonder. Is it because once you set up, you pretty much have like you have very finite amount of setupable resources, if that makes sense. He really could get an attack off here if he wanted to. So. He still at the Pokestop. Oh yeah, he should probably go ahead and use that switch out his Roaring Moon in front, but oh my It seems like they always draw so many cards. Is it just me or what? So one thing he needs here is he needs if he doesn't have a dark patch, then he's kind of screwed here. If he has a dark patch, then he's good. Okay, go ahead and does this. Oh, interesting play. Very interesting play. He hasn't even done the squabble yet, has he? Am I tripping? Yeah, I didn't think he had. He's already played his trainer card. He's done a squabble. Um, he can still exchange energy. He can still play a dark patch. And he had a VIP in the back, so nice. Thing you gotta be careful with this deck is he luckily for us he got rid of one of his boss orders. I don't know how many this one runs specifically. Um, Either way, you want to be careful when you're going against it. And I think we're gonna get rid of one of our Ayunas honestly here. Okay. And then we'll Greninja here. Oh, so we can also Mew here. And no rare candies, are you kidding me? That's unfortunate. So the good thing about this turn, I don't want to give him something he can boss order here. So I really don't want to play Deoxys yet. Mm. Yeah, and we have ample time. I think I was debating about yeah, we have ample time too, because I was actually debating. Hopefully, we get Collapse Stadium soon. But yeah, even no, it's too late. I was gonna say we could also Pokestop and potentially get a rare candy. But I think at this point we'll play it safe. There's no point in pushing that right now. We'll set an energy. He can't really boss order us on anything here. We have a high chance of getting a rare candy. Um, Next turn either two as well. So we're really okay. We don't have to do anything else here. Only issue is if he boss orders this Clara actually doesn't. We should have probably waited because we actually needed to save that. We need to save this reversal energy for after. So if he manages to, okay, that's fine. We didn't have the perfect hand, but it was good enough to get us set up. Yeah, we okay. As long as we still get one of our Gardevoirs back, we're in good shape here. Did he play a trainer? He Iuna does, so he can't. Well, I've noticed with this deck, or is it the other one? I think it's this one. It runs catch, a catch. I forget the name of it. It's a catch thing where you flip a coin. If you get heads, you can move one of your opponent's. It basically acts as a counter catcher in a boss order, but you flip a coin instead. So it's a 50-50 pretty effective item like when you're actually getting the right target. So it is a scary item, I'll tell you that. Um yeah, so he can't. and he just discarded another boss order. Really bad idea. This is one of the only decks to kind of be fearful of because they do one shot your Gardevoir, I believe. Yeah, because they you can. Oh, I really don't want to give up Greninja. Ooh, I really don't want to give up Greninja just yet. He should have took that Mew with him. Take that Mew. You should have left your item for yourself. But now we can one shot you, so either way it's good. A lot of options here, so we grab Mew for a reason here. Of course, we still aren't getting or should we go for the or yeah, let's ooh, careful. Let's go and grab you just to kind of discard it. We have a lot of options here, so Deoxys, okay. Screaming Tail, okay. I could do this. The reason we won't though is because we want to make sure that we want to make oh, and we have counter catcher right now too. Ooh, I could counter catch something like his ooh, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Have we done everything we can so far? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and set up Deoxys, I think, because of oh my god, I misplayed that. I put the Gardevoirs on the wrong one. Oh my goodness, no. No. How did we make that mistake? But let me see something. If you can pull some energy out, that would help a ton. I messed up big time with the Gardevoirs there. I misplayed that, so we're not gonna be able to take him out this turn. I don't think so. I was how careless was that? I just kind of threw the Gardevoir down. Didn't there wasn't paying attention that that's the wrong one that I needed to place him on. So luckily we have the counter catcher, so we can do a few things with that. So 240 now. Nah, that was a silly mistake there. We should have took out the one that had the okay. Luckily we got some useful cards from our prize pool here. Sorry, bad mistake, but it's okay. We can rectify it next turn. So. Basic ball, awesome. So let me. If he boss orders us, we're in trouble. Oh no, we're not. Oh yes, we actually are in trouble. Oh, that sucks. I needed that Deoxys. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, a boss order. Okay, that helps us a little bit here. Oh, he can't counter catch us. I wonder does he run that? I'll tell you guys this too. We win it. We win in two turn. We win next turn if he can't. He got okay. Okay, he did. He grabbed two of his boss orders. Very interesting play. We need to set down another. We need to set down another Ralt if we can next turn. Mew's never a bad option to sub into. Can we get an Ultra Ball? Nope. Ugh. The wrong one. Come on, give me something good here. How much is in this? 7? Oh, so many options here. So many options. We really want that Deoxys, so we're gonna take our 4 cards and hope we get Okay, not bad. Not good. One. So I think we can get 8 on him. How much is 8? What's 8 times 30, you guys? I said 340 plus 60, right? 60 more, right? Is that enough? 30 per takes 30 more downstream. You should test this thing. So, right. So, how much does that do? Okay. Yeah, the one more. All right, we did the math right. I was gonna say this should do 300, I think. So this is kind of what he's for. You can play him down at any time, and he'll help you out like this. Do you have an energy in your hand to do damage? Uh-oh. All right, let's see. We have a few win conditions. I misplayed that earlier turn. I think it threw us off, but I think it's okay. He should. He should. No, if he does that, he's an idiot though. If he boss orders me, he's screwed either way. He's screwed either way, so he has to go ahead and attack here. The thing is, we hope for okay, yeah. You're yeah. Pretty I would have went with it honestly and see. Cause no one in like yeah he was pretty screwed there, but we had quite a few win conditions there. So if he and I should have saved the log there, but it say he boss ordered my Gardevoir EX. Okay, well then Zacian obviously just OHKOs the Soaring Moon next turn. He does 300. So Zacian was there, and then if he does okay, he goes for the Zacian. Okay, he does that. We have Deoxys, and we also had potential to grab to Gardevoir him. But I think the thing with Gardevoir, yeah, we actually needed Deoxys there because yeah, that's what I think Deoxys separates this deck is if you're winning, you're not relying on the reversal energy. You can still OHKO the big Sword Moons, the Charizards. You can still OHKO them with Deoxys, and also Zacian does. He seemed to do really well there. Being able to do 300, and also we was like what was 2 energy short of our max. So he and at max he can OHKO a Charizard, but that's super situational late game, and you gotta hope everything goes right there. So if depending on how quick this match goes, we'll probably only play 2. I want to do 3, but I don't want to make this an hour-long video. So we do go first, but I don't know what he's running, so that's tricky. But we'll play Ralts first. If he has a 2-turn deck, then we're safe. Great. Manaphy doesn't help us tell anything about this deck at all, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna be that guy again and play Mew. Mew doesn't always pan out. I know it doesn't. It doesn't always pan out for us, but if we get the battle pass, we're in good shape. Give me the and there it is. Okay, so I mean it's there sometimes. It really does come clutch sometimes. I kind of want to do Zacian for whatever reason. I don't know what deck he is, but I really kind of want to do Zacian. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and set up. Let's go ahead and set up the Ralts. Can't go wrong with 3 Ralts. You're pretty secure here. If he can OHKO us next turn, fine. Who cares? The Zacian is nice because you can go ahead and start putting energy out there on the board. Even if it's on this Mew just for the Mew to retreat, that's fine. And then the Mew's it's a good like OHKO. It's a good sacrifice. But also if they don't go around it, then it's still okay because we can pull a rare candy next turn. It's good to have there for 2 turns because you can pull out some pretty good items, I think. So if he sets up really strongly but leaves the Manaphy there, so we're gonna figure out what he's running here. Okay, no, I haven't played this, but I can see where this deck's going. I can see where this deck's going. Don't set up too much now. You're gonna regret it. Ah, okay, he does. Okay, we gotta make sure we get our Manaphy out there at some point. Gotta make sure we get our Manaphy out there. So we can't Screaming Moon here, I think, with the Manaphy. Or let me read this right. There's 20 damage. One of your opponents 20. So this is damage, not damage counter from a prevent all damage. So yeah. So he does stop the Soaring Moon, Screaming Tail. The Jirachi, I think, there's 20 yeah, Jirachi doesn't stop the Screaming Tail. Manaphy does, I believe so. If he doesn't move Manaphy out the way, he's gonna have to sacrifice some important stuff here. So play another card, please. Play no, I wanted one more for and alright, let's see something here. I did not want to see that. Guys, what's the better play? Iuna here or what? I don't think we need to Iuna, honestly. Yeah, we have another Avery somewhere. So yeah, go ahead and get rid of something. I think he's gonna get rid of the obvious here. One of his yeah. That's the obvious. It's pretty certain of that one. That play coming to fruition. Still no the Iuna might have been a better play. We already Greninja'd, right? Yeah, we already Greninja'd. You know, honestly here. Uh-oh. This game's so buggy. I press confirm. Sometimes I wonder, do I need to start just tapping super slow on this game or what? Hold on. Oh great, what happened? It black screened me, I think, so. Hold on. Alright, hold on. It black screened me also. Hold on. We'll get another one in, but this game, someone please contact the devs. I don't know what the issue is, but it's gotta be software. This doesn't happen every game, but it happens, and I must say, I've maybe I like, and sometimes I can never tell because sometimes like my opponent just stops doing stuff when like they're losing. So a lot of times I think they're losing, so they just stop playing. But it could be that they happen to be losing, and also their game started going wonky. I've also seen in the past that players like will quit early, like as soon as the match starts. So I've seen that before. But for me, it always seems to happen randomly, and I don't know if other players deal with this. It happens, and it's not that common. It's pretty common. Let me not say it's not, but it happens maybe once every 15 games. I'll have an issue like that. If I'm just, yeah, about once every 15 games, I'll get a random bug like that. It's very, very, especially when you're like, it can kill a streak. I don't think I've ever gotten super stupid far on the streak because, oh my God. And we're not even going to keep this hand. Crazy good hand. Wow, crazy good hand. If only we just had one a basic. We just needed one basic, and of course they couldn't give it to us. No. Okay, I feel more confident now. Using that level ball for a Rolts next turn for this turn. But let me see if we can pull out a. Oh, let me slow down. Yep, there it is. I was like, hold on, it wouldn't even feel. I don't know. The game won't let me touch it anymore. So as soon as I was gonna place that energy, I saw it. I could tell it's gonna act up. I can tap everything. It's just the insert commands. Yeah, man, this game's book. I was hoping to switch out Rolts, pit Mew in, same play as last turn. See if we can get a Battle Pass VIP, and so we're just gonna end. See if we can end turn here. Guess one thing. It will always let you concede no matter what. It'll always let you concede. So I just let it sit there and see what happens. Let's go look at our thing. I'm glad I recorded this so I know where my score was at. But let's see if it gave us 2 losses for that. Hold on, is this? No, I have full 5G right now. Let me hop on Wi-Fi real quick. Okay, we're on a Wi-Fi now. Let me retry. This is probably a sign for me not to play any more games today, but because I want to showcase this deck, and I feel like we've done at least somewhat of that already in our first game. I don't want to just call it quits on the video, but let's see if we can load into another game, or we may have to call it quits if it doesn't. But at least I would like to get to the home screen so we can at least talk some more about the deck. Okay, I'll pause this so this video doesn't take too long while I figure this out for you guys. All right, we managed to get back in the game. Let me just do a little tapping around before I jump into a match so it doesn't. But one thing, look at this. Look at my win-loss. I promise you this, guys. I'm telling you this. I believe that I have about 20 losses from disconnection issues. Now, it is not an even rate of exchange. I promise you, I do not get a lot in return. So we're at 270. So we won the first one. So that should have put us at what? How many do you get for winning in this league? Does it tell me anywhere? I'm not sure. I think you only get like I gotta win to know. If you guys go back and look at how much I won that one game, I think you get 20 per win, but 10 per loss on here. And I think we're back where we started because we won our first game and then we basically got 2 losses from those other games. So here we're jumping into our fourth game. Hopefully I don't sense any issues going wrong, but let me hush up here. But I feel this should work. But yeah, you get those technical issues, and I'm pretty sure I have at least 20 to probably even 30 losses on technical issues. We're gonna go first. I'm gonna tap slow this game. I'm just to keep this video perfect. I don't think tapping is like the issue. I do know that's how you can freeze. I freeze my game on the front row. This terrible hand, because guess what? He gets to see my whole entire hand now. So now he knows I have Deoxys in the back. If he takes his time, he can actually read what that Deoxys does. So, yeah, that was a terrible hand because it just pretty much gave away our thing. I don't. Uh, I don't know if Mew is really the right play here. We really have nothing better to do here. So he has a like him having to put Raichu up front is pretty bad. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna be the best play. So, due to our just hand, I don't. I mean, the only other play we could have Greninja there, and I don't know if trying to reason with myself here. If we Greninja there, we would have been in a probably better position. If I thought about it all the way anyway, we was gonna have to get rid of this reversal energy anyway. So we should have got rid of that, and maybe we should have went for the Greninja play there. There may have been a better deal there. Hmm. At worst, he can. At worst, and it looks like he did get the energy. I'm saying at worst, he can actually attack with Raikou this turn. At best, he didn't get the energy he needed, but he also had that in store, so he was actually okay. So we lose a Ralts here. We may have to call this quits here. Um, because we're so far behind him now. After he was able to set up perfectly, he had two VIP passes. I just don't foresee. I don't like really what I don't. I really hate conceding, but I also hate when I like you almost have like nothing else to do. And the fact that we would have had this rare candy just ready to go is what hurts. We would at least been able to get an attack off or something. Yeah, insult to injury there. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna do what it do. Honestly, actually, let's try to redeem ourselves. That may be insignificant, but maybe we do got a rare candy, so that's good. Okay, we don't have to worry about a boss order here. Then that's good. If he can, oh, he has reset. I was gonna say that's kind of a, yeah. Okay, that's. Oh, did he get one on? If he gets two on here, oh, okay. Well, he misplayed that one. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I would have went all in on Iron Hands there because he could draw energy here. So either way, we're good. We're good on Iron Hands at least this turn, unless he gets another electric generator. Wait, what did he just play? Okay. Oh. Oh wow. I didn't even think about that. What? How lucky can you get? Yeah, the reason this deck works so well is I need to try it. I need to try that one honestly. Like seriously. Yeah, I knew the ones he was gonna take out. That's what kind of annoyed me is that I hate doing that. I honestly don't like her when there's a deck like this because we could really these are four prizes that we could easily steal in the right condition. So we do get a free if we can get an energy, we can actually really give me one energy. Oh, a rare candy though. Uh, okay. Hmm. Probably should have went and threw another waltz down actually. Well, we do end up getting our Zacian like I figured we would. Spare me my Mew for now. We may find some purpose in the Mew. Uh, well, huh? Darn. Well, not really. Enough to say. Do we have any? Another Iron Hands here is kind of detrimental, so I don't really think we have any win condition. Tr- Trust me, guys. This deck does work well if you can set up. That is its Achilles heel is setting up a lot of times. If you can't get three or more rolls on the like that turn one, it's not too great. And I'm gonna be honest on that one. And that's simply the biggest um default is if we had another roll set up, we could have potentially got an attack off this Iron Hands here. And if we also would have been brave enough to have Deoxys and played him last turn, then we would have had a chance too there. So we just need to throw one energy on him and he's good to go. Um, but I think he can right to us next turn, honestly. What's interesting here is the Iron Hands isn't even a threat here. He's genuinely not even a threat. Oh, actually, that might be the smarter play here. I kind of want a counter catcher. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to get rid of the Raichu. The Iron Hands isn't a threat. And if I had known if I was guaranteed to get this counter catcher, I would have. Let's think here. 20. Okay, hold on. Give me some time. The Raichu is a threat. Let me see. Do we Oko you or do we need one more? Give me energy. No energy. No. I really didn't want to have to put damage on you. But you're kind of obsolete after this turn anyway. But you're the only thing that one-shots me next turn. We eat everyone else. So we're good. Another counter catcher. Interesting. Okay, how do I play this right, guys? How do I play this right, y'all? The only thing I can think of here is to hold on. Is try to be tanky. Okay, we do get energy. That's good. Okay, 1, 2. Oh yeah, let's do that because then we can. Yeah, this is the smart play here. Actually, let's go ahead and Oko the. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and Oko you, cause we survive a 220. You should actually should have. He shouldn't have left. Cause actually, yeah, we can Gardevoir next turn here. So I was thinking, yeah, okay. I was thinking like, dang, we need a soaring. Yeah, yeah, we can. Actually, we don't even. We can Zacian next turn. Wait, what do you do here? Okay, you can't. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. He can't counter catch us. Can't. Um. Darn. Do you have an escape rope? If he escape ropes us, we're done. Does he have an escape? No. As soon as if he plays the escape rope, I'm conceding immediately. Immediately conceding. He 220s the Zacian. No. I was like, wait, why is he doing this? I should have took out. I should have. I knew. I'm sorry. Why didn't I play that stadium card earlier? He couldn't have. No, he could have still retreated. He could have still retreated. Never mind. It didn't matter. He could have still retreated there. Dude, I saw the win. Once I saw the win, I was like, oh, we got to go for this. I didn't think he would have a Raihan just sitting in his hand, though. An escape rope perfectly. Like, we couldn't do anything to that. He was gonna two. Why? Yep. Yeah. Did he see that much farther ahead than I did? See, one thing I didn't want to misplay this. Next turn we was good to go. If he 220'd us, retreat Zacian alone would have been able enough, I think. And also, if not, we could have kept playing. We could have kept playing around until we got a reversal energy. We could have kept doing some. We could have did a little bit of. We could have went for that reversal energy play, and we could have one shot at anything he threw out there. Unfortunate that I did not see the win condition, and I thought of conceding earlier, but I've told myself this. I say you need to learn how to play when you're down bad. Like you need to learn how to come back. Um, yeah. So I've been forcing myself to stay in games that I don't really see a way of winning. But I imagine if we got set up there, he wouldn't have had no chance of winning. If turn two we could have got an attack off, he would have lost that game. If turn two, that turn we had to let him take our that turn he got to take out a free Greninja, we would have won that turn. So sorry this game took an hour. I did not mean to make it take long. This deck is really good early game. Personally, you lose 10 champion points or whatever for a loss here, but you get 20 for winning, I think. So very easy to get up out of this bracket. You just gotta win. Really, you just gotta win. Yeah, if you win 2 out of 3 games, you should easily get out of this bracket. That's why a lot of times I think a lot of people get stuck at the 600 is because you win, you lose, you win, you lose, and it is like it really should be 20 for winning and like 15 for losing in that bracket. Just so you can there can be some progression because you can get stuck very easily in the 600. And I would imagine that at the ultra level, I don't know. Hold on. If I click on this, will it show me? I think you pretty much have to win consistently. So I'm very intrigued I need to go watch some gameplay. If you guys have seen some like top like ultra league players, most people I think get to Greninja. The average player I think um will probably not get out of the great league unless you just play a lot and you just like get on a really lucky win streak and you can just if you can win 2 out of 3 games, you should progress slowly, but you should progress. So, and you could probably with enough games in a deck that is very now, mind you guys, I have never been big. If you guys are like, what is he talking about? It's easy got the great league. I think if you play with a deck that is like very consistent, like at like a meta deck like a Sora Moon or which I don't really see those decks doing so well, and I think the majority of players are using those is because they just started the game. But if you use one of those decks that like, because I think what I should have one somewhere, right? Like Charizard EX, is this mine's? I don't know if this is the default one the game gave me or if this is the one I built. I'm not sure. There's a Charizard. I have a Charizard EX deck, but I know for sure the game gives you like Hold on. Is there a way to all? Here it is. I think. Wait. How do I? Well, anyways, like this, it gives you these decks. It gives you a gold. When did they put a gold dingo deck? But there's a gold dingo deck in here. I've never seen that version, so I guess most people tweak it. And then there's like these. They give you a lot of these set decks already, and then here's like another psychic elegance. So the deck I'm using, you can also use this, and the one I use isn't too far. It's not too far off at all from this one. Um. Just with the addition of Deoxys in it. Yeah, not too far off. I didn't realize mine was so close to this one, but I mean it makes sense. The deck doesn't need too much tweaking. Um, so if you guys want, you can even try to if you don't have Deoxys, try the normal Psychic Elegance one. And then Chin Pao. This one's common. I've never seen Warlord before. Never seen that Warlord one. Where is another one? I need to delete some of these that I like just do not use anymore. Pretty sure there was a pretty sure this Reggie V Max was a standard one. Or is this the one I was tweaking around with? I think this might be the standard one. Or is this just like that? It might be the one I was tweaking with. Never mind. I thought there was a. I don't even remember what we was talking about. But I'm pretty sure I thought there was a Charizard EX. Maybe I tweaked it. Maybe the one I have, I tweaked it. But I'm pretty sure like there's a standard like you can just like anyone that logs into the game gets the Charizard EX, and that deck does pretty well. Once you actually learn what you're doing, and it's just setup. Setup can be difficult, and a lot of times you may be stuck with just one Charizard. Like it, the setup can be really difficult. But you know you have a good deck if you can beat that Charizard deck and you guys were both equally set up at the same time. If they can get two to three Charizards and you still beat them, then you have a good deck. Essentially, I think in my opinion, if you can beat yeah, all of the big ones, but that electric deck, I really need to try it. I just don't think I like using Iron Hands, and I think I would really. But I think what you have to start doing is really learning what decks. You have to really start learning what decks play them to learn their weaknesses. I think I immediately learned the weakness of Charizard, Gardevoir, I learned the weakness to all of these decks once you played it once or twice, a few times. You're like, oh, okay, it's really hard for this deck to win if this doesn't happen, or if this doesn't happen. So I think a lot of times when you play with a bunch of decks, well, one you just see, okay, I win a lot with this deck, so this deck's good. Let me do some tweaking to what things like that. But anyways, this video's went on way too long. But if you guys did enjoy, thumbs up, like the video, comment, subscribe. Man, Real Diversity, we are out. Peace, guys.